Morning, everyone. This is Morgan Cook with Positively Osceola here for Positively Osceola's Daybreak Live. Happy Thursday to you guys. It is May 13th, 9:02 a.m. Be sure to say hello whenever you hop on. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, and let us know in the comments section who we have with us. We are very excited for today's special guest. We have Miss Tiffany Henderson with the Kissimmee Utility Authority. As you guys know, we've discussed this previously here on Positively Osceola, but hurricane season is quickly approaching, and there's no better way to prepare for hurricane season than for Hurricane Preparedness Week, which is taking place this week, May 9th through the 15th. So we are here with Miss Tiffany Henderson, who's going to give us all the details about how we can prepare for hurricane season, what we need to do, what to do if a storm hits, all those things that we need to know going into the 2021 hurricane season. So like I said, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button. I'm going to come on here as well and hit the share button. So that way, like I mentioned, everyone gets all the information. This is a much needed topic. I feel like sometimes as Floridians, we kind of put it on our back burner and we don't think about it until the moment is on us and we have that hurricane right within a few days. So it is so good that we have all the details to know what to do as we prepare. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started this morning with our Daybreak Live. All right, so like I said, we are very excited to welcome Ms. Tiffany Henderson. She is the Director of Corporate Communications with the Kissimmee Utility Authority. Good morning. How are you, Tiffany?
Good morning, Morgan. It's so nice to see you again.
Yes, you too. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. We know you guys are extremely busy over at Kissimmee Utility Authority, getting ready for hurricane season. But what is Kissimmee Utility Authority doing to prepare for hurricane season?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. Yes, today is Hurricane Preparedness Week, and so what a perfect time to talk about hurricane preparedness as we are less than a month away from the start of hurricane season. So here at Kissimmee Utility Authority, we recently completed our disaster drill day, which was a tremendous success. And this is an annual drill that we do in preparation for hurricane season. And this included a range of activities, live action training, tabletop exercises, pre-storm and post-storm scenarios. And we treat this drill with the same intensity that we would as real life incidents. And so it's a great exercise for us every year and really allows us to dive into what we need to do to prepare for this season. And so each department has a team of observers to evaluate the drill to make sure we're doing everything accurately, and we can go back and make recommendations for improvements. And then all that information is compiled and shared with our management, our board of directors. And so this year, as I mentioned, it was a tremendous success, and we are prepared for hurricane season.
Awesome. We know that the community always looks forward to the hurricane guides that are provided by Kissimmee Utility Authority. Tell us a little bit about this year's guide.
Well, our 2021 Osceola Hurricane Handbook will be available June 1st, right at the start of hurricane season. We're very excited this year that the free 40-page guide will be printed in both English and Spanish this year, which we haven't done previously in a while, I believe. Before, I believe a Spanish version was offered on the web, but this year we're actually printing one. So we're very excited about that. Also this year, we have an entire new section dedicated to navigating hurricane season during a pandemic, which obviously we've never had to do before. So it includes safety measures to take, such as when you're visiting a public shelter, specifically for those more vulnerable populations, what they need to do. And in addition, this guide offers tips of what residents can do both before, during, and after the storm. It includes things like a disaster supplies checklist and a tropical cyclone tracking chart. And so Again, starting June 1st, residents will be able to pick up a copy of the guides, whether they want them in English or Spanish, in our lobby on our main building on Carroll Street. We will also be promoting downloading it you can download it right from our website. And so once we get closer to June 1st, we'll share that link of where you can go to download either the English or the Spanish version. We also encourage people to call us once the guide is available, and we can mail them a copy as well.
Awesome. Now, with Hurricane Preparedness Week, the big question is, what should residents be doing right now to prepare for hurricane season?
So the best thing, Morgan, that residents can do is follow the 4-point preparedness model, which is to plan ahead, build a kit, stay informed, and take action. Those are the main things that we want residents to start thinking about right now as we get closer and closer to hurricane season. And again, the guide will help residents walk them through exactly how to do that. For instance, collecting important records, now gathering those and putting them in a safe place, establishing a household inventory, and becoming familiar with their evacuation routes. Another thing that residents can do is tree trimming can help prevent a lot of damage to your home by eliminating broken and dead or damaged limbs.
Right.
So that's a great proactive step that homeowners can do, is tree trimming. Also, we at KUA do have a tree trimming program where if you have a tree on your property that's interfering with power lines or beginning to grow into power lines, they can submit a tree trimming request online or by calling us directly.
Awesome. Now, a lot of times when it comes to hurricanes, a lot of people can almost be in fear of what is to come. But we also want to focus on the safety hazards that can happen during and after hurricanes as well. So what safety information do you feel the residents should know going into the 2021 season?
Well, yeah, severe storms can pose a variety of hazards. And the main one that we always talk about is potential electrocution from downed power lines. So if you see a downed power line, always treat it as if it's energized and dangerous. They can hurt or even kill someone. And even if they don't spark or hum or dance, as we call it, you always want to just assume that power line is energized. And so the best thing you can do is just stay away from down power lines that are touching trees or fences. The best thing that you can do is call KUA at 407-933-9898 to report a down power line. And then, of course, our crews will be able to make the situation safe.
Right. Now, like we've been mentioning, hurricane season is quickly approaching. And if we have KUA customers that are joining us this morning and they're asking, what is the best way for KUA customers to communicate with you guys if they have questions? What is the best way for them to communicate?
Well, the quickest way to report an outage, for instance, is to text the word out to 877-582-7700. That's the quickest way to alert KUA about a power outage. We also, on our website, we have a QR code that residents can scan, and once they scan that QR code, they'll immediately go, the text will immediately populate to that number that I just mentioned. And so that makes it really easy for residents to get in contact with us quickly. Also, if they need to get in contact with us, like I mentioned, for a down power line or something like that, they can call our customer service center at 407-933-9898.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ms. Tiffany, for joining us. Thank you to Kissimmee Utility Authority for all that you guys for our community. You guys really go above and beyond when it comes to doing your part in the community and definitely making our customers and the entire community just feeling secure and safe and confident going into hurricane season. So thank you so much for all that you do. Be sure to find more information on their website. Contact them if you have more questions, and make sure that when it comes to the 2021 hurricane season, you guys are prepared. To sign off this morning, this is Morgan Cook with Positively Osceola here with Tiffany Henderson, the Director of Corporate Communications with the Kissimmee Utility Authority. And together we're making a positive difference in and around Osceola County. Bye, guys.